Hey YouTube, Stuffmaker123, welcome you back to Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, episode 48. In the last episode, I had no idea what episode it was. We finished up the remaining Koroks. We worked our way over here to this tower to unlock the map for our next region, which also houses our second Divine Beast. I think this Divine Beast is Divine Beast Varnaboris. If I remember right, it's Varnaboris. We won't be getting to that one this episode. We'll be getting close to it in the next episode, but not so much this episode at all, really. We're going to be equipping on this, so we're unfreezable. And we are heading that way. As you see, it's kind of snowy. And the temperature is quite low here as it is. So, we are heading off this way. This way! Ever since me right, there is a Korok right underneath this stone bridge. He has a balloon. Am I right about that? I think I am, but I think it's like right under it, and you're not really going to see it from here. Oh well. But one thing I didn't make note of in the last episode, dog starting, but you know what, forget it, I'm just going to keep talking, is that you probably noticed the difference in the amount of rupees I have from that episode compared to the episodes prior. That I have a lot more of them. Well, the reason is for that is that I've sold a lot of, quite a bit of my resources, because I do a lot of like collecting off screen, like for ores and stuff like that. Because as you can see, I have a fair bit. 100 ambers, 50 opal, 84 lumo stones, 30, 30, 27. I collect a lot and I sell a bit to make a profit, because those ores can sell quite a bit, but you do need to keep them as well for upgrading certain armors. We'll get to those later. We haven't really come across any of them just yet, but we will eventually. But the reason why I've sold to get so much rupees is because they're the final Great Fairy, the fourth Great Fairy that we have yet to come across. Hey, Korok! It's actually right here in the Gerudo Desert. If you want to go straight for it, it's right here. I'll put a star mark there. It's right there. There's also a shrine right around here, so you can teleport to it easily. Now, let me just focus on this. Let's see, they seem to be mirrored of each other, so that's good. Let's just notice what difference there is. Okay, looks about the same. So it must be... I see it! It's right here. Beep! That was my chair, that was not me releasing wind. My chair is so squeaky. Listen. This chair is so squeaky. And that is a Guardian. It's actually more of a rusted out Guardian, but it is still very functional and movable. Kinda want to stay away from it. But yeah, the final Great Fairy, which is here, right here in the Gerudo Desert. As you've noticed, our route has took us to all four Great Fairies really quickly. I mean, yeah, we got to them all very fast. I mostly plan that route so that way we can start work on upgrading our armors and everything as early as possible. Yes, probably overkill. I admit that, but oh well. It's just the way how I decided to do it. Now, as you know, it takes a certain amount of rupees to restore the Great Fairy's power. This Great Fairy is actually kind of a doozy. She requires, believe it or not, 10,000 rupees. That's right, 10,000. And we're only at 6,194. We need a total of 3,806 rupees still. And I'm not willing to sell anything else that I possess to get that at the moment in time. I need to do a little bit more grinding for ores through ore veins or the what are they called again? stone taluses. So I need to wait for another blood moon to reset everything again. It does seem like when it comes to like ores and resources and that, they do seem to respawn from the blood moon. I noticed that. They do seem to. I saw that off screen. My example was that I recently like harvested a few ores nearby the canyon where the Forgotten Temple is
now ready.
And I had like a blood moon like 20 minutes later after that. I ended up teleporting back to that shrine again, right nearby the Lumiose ores that were there, which, if you want a bit more of a reference, is right here. Right along here is some Lumiose ore. So yeah, like not even 20 minutes after that, had a blood moon. I ended up teleporting there again like 5 minutes later, and the majority of the ore had respawned. Not all of it, but pretty much the majority of it had to respawn. Only about 2 out of 6 did not respawn. So yeah, the blood moon does focus on the resets, including ores. So I honestly didn't know that exactly. It doesn't do it completely. I think it to fully restore all of the ores. Okay, now we're in the cold temperatures. Yeah, to restore all the ores, it takes about maybe 2 blood moons. I almost said blue moons. 2 blood moons to fully restore everything for the map for a complete reset. But monsters respawn automatically every blood moon. Okay, you're an ice one, so I'm just gonna get rid of you. I do believe... Oh, sorry. I do believe we will need the Ice Lizarphos tails for certain armor upgrades. So remember their set locations and stuff like that. Is that... No, it looks like... No, it's not. I was thinking these were more wild berries. You're gonna need those for a side quest down in the Gerudo town. You don't mostly find them here. You can find them mostly on the other mountain nearby. I will be going for those later on, of course, as usual, because I'm doing everything. So yeah, that's pretty much my results of the Blood Moon restoring. It might take more than 2, it might take 3 in total to complete, for a complete 100% map reset. So everything will be back. But yeah, pretty much it really. If you want to try to get a Blood Moon as quickly as possible, in my experience, is kill monsters. The less monsters there are in the world, the more frequent the Blood Moons become. Because at one point, when I was first playing through the game, I had like 3 Blood Moons in the span of like 4 hours. Real life hours, not in-game hours. Yeah, that would have been ridiculously fast. But yeah, I had like 4 blood moons in the span of like 3 hours. Because I was going around and I was killing everything. And I mean everything. I barely left anything alive. I kept teleporting, I kept killing, I kept teleporting, I kept killing. So there was hardly ever any monsters around, so I kept getting blood moons. And I think that bugged the game at one point as well. Because the game was not set for a blood moon. There was not even a blood moon coming up in the sky. It was just a normal moon. I guess somehow I ended up with a blood moon cutscene, but the game kind of freaked out for a moment and then sorted itself out. So I have heard of people with bugs with the blood moons, so I think that only happens if you are really, really frequent with killing monsters quickly. I think they fixed it by now. But yeah, okay, I'll stop talking now about that. We are here because of this. First page. Log this in my find and contain the shrine on the snowy Gerudo Peak. Ooh. Day 1. The Count of Snowy Mountains and to find the ancient shrine that was written about in the old text. The shrine slumbers near the pedestal on a snowy Gerudo Peak. I believe I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the passage. Day 7. It's been 7 days since I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the ancient text. Unfortunately, I'm eating through my food precisions more quickly than I anticipated. On a brighter note, I found an explanation of the source of the text that might be a key to this riddle. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows and casts a cold shadow onto its core. I noticed a faint glow of the pedestal but for a short while each day, but the cast of this cold shadow onto one's core. It seems like it calls for further research here. Next page. Day. I've lost count. I can feel that I'm a hair's breadth away from unlocking the secret within the pedestal. Ascertain that casting and cold refers to a specific type of shadow. But I've run out of food entirely, and I doubt now that I hardly have the tools to do the job, whatever they might be. As you can tell by that, and the fighter's place destroyed, that tells me that guy kind of ended with an unfortunate accident. Now, the pedestal he's talking about is right there. You need to cast a shadow onto the core. How I normally do this is to try to get this as close to the edge as possible. Like so, and that should be more than enough. But we need to make this daytime though. This only works at a certain time during the day. And I think... you know what? I don't feel I wasted my durability. I have a fire sword. Well, flame blade. I think it's... well, in between morning and midday. So it's somewhere in the middle, so you actually still need to wait a bit in order for it to trigger. I will speed this up. And, yeah. I will see you once they actually arrive. There's the shadow. Actually, hold on. Sun appears over there. You know what? I'm going to take a gamble on this. Noon. Whoa, it is bright here. Ow, that light actually kind of hurts. Okay, so it's somewhere between noon and evening, but as you can see, this will take a bit. Now, if you're worried that this might not work, I kind of had a bit of an experiment in mind. That's you grab a snowball, it's still a cold thing. Put it down. Oh, crap! What am I doing? I have my flame sword still. No! I'm an idiot! That explains why that snowball broke so fast. Get this up. No. And stand up on top, like so. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll speed up. Feel free to watch the shadow, because I'll probably mute my audio from here, so beep! And the pedestal has activated. It's gonna get there. As you can see, the shadow from the actual pillar is also rising across. As you can see, the pillar will reach as well. So you really don't need the snowball. I just feel like reenacting the Lion King for a little bit longer. It's cold though. Brrr. But we should be just about there. So, how's your guys' day been? My day's been kind of chilly. Oh god. There we go. I moved the snowball onto it just to speed things up by going backwards. I didn't think that would work. Well, that took about 5 minutes of waiting. Yay! Both. Secrets of the Snowy Peaks complete. Okay then, let's go and get this shrine. I think this might be a blessing, I ain't too sure. But oh well, even if it is or isn't, we're about to find out. Let's go! And it is indeed a blessing! Yay! Okay. Oh wow, same item. You know what? I've used this one a little bit, so I'll throw that one away. Ironic that I'm throwing that one away for the one with the long throw added to it, eh? Wah wah. The irony of it all. One more shrine and we can get 2 more hearts. Believe it or not, we're going to be doing a fair few in this region. Well, this is only our first shrine for this region, I do believe. We passed one before, but we'll get to it. Okay, there's something I need to check on my map. Okay, good. You're not in a valley. That's still got its name. I always question if that's something you had to go to, or it's something that was unlocked automatically. Okay, we're heading here. As you can see, this is a labyrinth, just like the one over here. As you can see, it's got a different puzzle. This is our second labyrinth. It's true, we could just cheat and glide in, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to show you guys the way how you can properly do it, even though I don't 100% remember how to do it properly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna die! Blip. Now, how many times have I pulled that trick? Probably a fair few. If you ask me though, they actually require us to glide on the inside, because you can see like with these areas up above. And the reason why I say that is because I find it difficult to get inside these sometimes. Die bulb! Oh, he still lived. Okay, let's switch armors. I'll deal with you in a minute, because we're jumping down here to the entrance. Why am I on fire arrows? To who sets foot here, my blessing awaits you at the labyrinth's end. The Desert Labyrinth. Yes, this shrine is indeed going to be a blessing. The shrine, believe it or not, is straight ahead of us. There it is. See? I wasn't lying. But it's down below. Now you need to figure out in which one of these 4 corners possesses the entrance. I don't fully remember, but I think it's this one right here. Yeah, this top left one. Or it might be the top right. I'm gonna follow my instincts and go for the top left. Is this a dead end? God damn it, it's a dead end. Do I have any speed stuff? I feel like I check this every single time. I do, and there's never anything, because I don't cook anything off screen, because I'm lazy. The thing as well, guys, after we're done with this region, which I know is going to be 5-6 episodes, maybe 7, because the Gerudo Desert's not the easiest thing to get around on, but I will actually try and push forward to get a certain piece of gear that will make traversing the Gerudo Desert easier. Even if that means we have to go into a region that we haven't unlocked yet. Now, the entrance into these two are right here. Same thing goes on the other side, where you just go around. The entrance will be in the back. Basically, our goal is to find a way to go down. So let's go around this way. Wait a minute. No, this one leads into there. Then what about for this one? How do you get in this one? Is this one sealed off to us? No, I'm not joking, guys. I don't remember how to get into this one. You go around the corner here, and the thing was a dead end last time. So maybe the way in is over here. And I'm running right past it. Okay, you know what? I don't know the actual way in, so when in doubt, put on your bandana, and your boots, and your shirt. That has rope, and somewhat kind of gear to climb, and don't use them, instead just use your hands and feet, because just having them on your belt is more than enough. Woohoo! This is going to take a while because I don't want to ruin all my stamina out that fast. You do use up still a little bit more stamina jump climbing than you do just climbing like this, so it's still more efficient to climb like this, but faster to jump. What's that? Oh, okay, wasn't expecting that. Alright, we're near the top now, we're good. Okay, I don't know how to get into this one. But yeah, this is the one that leads you in, so Geronimo! Yeah, this is the one. You can tell because this one's got more blocked up. And the entrance is actually right through here, but I've never known how to get into this properly. I never have. Maybe through here? I know I'm wasting time and I could probably just do this off screen. You guys know where it is now. It's like, oh, it's just that one. Oh, we'll just climb it as well. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, but I know there's a way that, well, that's useful. I know there is a way you can do it without having to climb at all. You just basically go through. But I don't know where that is. Okay, so yeah, it's goop. We go around. We got more goop. We just go this way. And then we go through here. Turn to the left. And hello, shrine. Already done. And of course, just like it said, it is indeed a blessing. Barbarian armor. You know, I almost said, I wonder what we're gonna get this time. When I somewhat already do. God, I'm a dope. He was possessed of courage and well done right at the strike. Very good. Now you please the guard to speak the sound of it. And I decided to teleport us here, ready for a blood moon. Fantastic. Yay! Ugh, burpee. Okay, we are actually going to be heading now down there. Is it there? Yeah, it's down there. I decided to teleport here instead of showing you walking out of that place because I was just going to say, okay, so since we're done with that shrine, I'm just going to teleport to the tower and I will see you guys there. I just didn't see the point doing a cut, then another cut in the episode, so I decided to just, as once we finish the shrine, just cut straight to teleport to the tower. You bloody blood moon! I thank you. I actually needed your help this time. I need some ores. Okay, we are heading over to that shrine. We're going to do that shrine, and as you'll notice, we have ourselves a stable over here. Certainly a stable place for it, surrounded by monsters. Yeah, I had no idea I was going with that joke. Oh! Yay! Shrine! Ha! I delay you more. The blood moon is gone. And now it's back. No! Damn it. I was hoping to get in before that happened. Then I would have avoided the cutscene. Okay then, power of electricity. It looks like we're not going to get as far as I somewhat envisioned this episode to go, but that's fine. I don't fully mind. I don't think I'm going to be setting up the map between this and the next episode, because they're not really going to be focusing on the shrines or the Korok seeds between for the next few episodes. I'm going to be more focusing on the actual progress towards the Divine Beast. So yeah, I'm not really too bothered about that. I'll probably leave the Korok, well, setting up the map for Korok locations and everything, probably till a couple of episodes in. More than likely the episodes after we're done with the Divine Beast, Boris. Okay, put this down here, which will activate this. Boom. And memory serves me right. Nope, memory fails me. We go this way. It's an area below. No chest. I gotta try to remember that. I feel like I've been forgetting about the chest the last couple of shrines. But luckily the last few shrines have been nothing but blesses and fights, so it's not really been that difficult to avoid them. It's actually been really easy to find them. Yay, small key, we're back to our roots. Yay. You know, after this game it really makes you wonder what the next Zelda game is going to be like. I mean, they've really hyped up for the next game after this. So, oh, wow, we're already at 4. Bye! I mean, the next Zelda game is, the next 3D Zelda game, I should say. Okay, right, we just gotta do that over here. For like the Nintendo Switch. Oh, that game shall be glorious. I mean, yeah, sure, they're probably not gonna keep with the graphics like this, because they tend to change the graphics between Zelda games. You'll have noticed that not every single Zelda game is the same, except for Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, because they were made on the same engine and used pretty much the exact same assets. As in, Majora's Mask used the exact same assets that Ocarina of Time did, because I believe Majora's Mask was actually made within the span of just a couple of months in development, because they used pretty much the exact same assets from Ocarina of Time. So they was able to make the game really quick. I mean, yeah, it's smart if they can use the same assets creatively, which I won't deny, they did. Majora's Mask was a decent game, but I really couldn't get 100% into Majora's Mask. I have it for both the N64. I had it as well for the on the GameCube with the Zelda collection. I have it for the 3DS, which I'll probably do one day on the 3DS, but if I do, since I have done Majora's Mask on the channel before, but I didn't 100% it, I will try to 100% it the next time I do. Now, this is where I'm going to be ending it, but we got this guy. Buddy, got any rush moons on ya? What's the matter? See, I'm tired. Tired of going at the normal speed, I mean. When I first tried a rush moon when I was 5 years old. Come to think of it, I ate them every day since without fail. Back in the day, I won every race. I ran thanks to those things. Cut to 55 years later. Now I can barely drag those old bones off the ground with those rush moons. No matter how many of them I eat to fortify myself. I'm just too old to get up these cliffs to pick them again. They grow, that's why I'll buy swords on the market for them. I'll give you a diamond for 55 rush moons. Worth the effort, right? If you want to do business, I'll come and talk to me. I'm always here. Yes, this guy is basically the guy that can get you diamonds. Wants 55 rush moons. How many do I have? I have 46. God damn it. I will collect those remaining Koroks. What are they called again? Rush moons. On the at the end of the. I'll collect them off screen and get them ready for the next episode. Okay. Man, I really cannot talk these days. Before we end off, let's talk to Beetle. Yes, I collected a few energetic rhino beetles. Da-da-da. That could be useful. You're welcome, brother. What do you got? I will take those arrows.
Wow! Yay!
Still take those arrows. And I'll take these hardy lizards.
Wow!
And I'll take those winter-winged butterflies.
Wow! Yay!
Goodbye! But yeah, I don't... Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He is a side quest, but when... Or is that him? Ah, it's one or the other. Oh no, that's the painter dude. That's right, that's the painter dude. He tells you for the memories. Oh, we got nothing to worry about with that. So, yeah, I will end off the episode here. Hope you guys have all enjoyed, and in the next episode, we are going to start our way down here. All the way down to here. Basically, we're going to start our way walking towards the Divine Beast. But I will have the Rush Moons ready for that. Is it me or am I saying Rush Moons? Rush Runes. Ready for the next episode. I can't talk today. Can you tell? See you next time. Bye bye. I don't know what to say.